want to see my young people, man, with that bag. I want to see my young people, my young men. I want to see y'all with that real bag, man. I see, man, they be dogging a lot of them young brothers out who don't got it, and it's up to you, man, to make sure that you straight financially, right? Because as men in society, we got a lot of pressure on us to be providers, to be protectors, right? And to be leaders. So these three things we got to be dominant in: providing, protecting, and being a leader. And when it comes to providing, right? When it comes to being a provider, you want to be in a position that whereas you could take care of yourself and your family. And credit is a great tool to use to get yourself financially stable. So credit is basically when you take other people's money and you flip it, regardless of the terminology and the language that they use to try to confuse you. Let's keep this thing simple. Albert Einstein said this: if a person cannot explain something simply, they don't know it well enough. So credit is flipping other people's money. And credit and that's what it should be used for. Don't use your credit to pay bills, to shopping sprees, and, buy clothes. Use your credit to invest. I don't care if you buy a case of water and you sell them individually. You invested into something. You took that money and you invested it and you flipped it. And that's what credit is for. That's how you use credit, right? And credit it was designed for the rich. That's why in your credit they don't want you to go past a 30% credit utilization rate, right? Because they don't want you to max that out, right? Because let's say if a person poor, they're gonna max out the whole credit card, right? Because they poor. A rich person probably will only use 20-30%. They really don't need it, you know what I'm saying? They'll just swipe the card they just swipe the card, pay it right back off. They don't really need the money. So credit is really for the rich. So you got to understand how to play the credit game, right? You got to take other people's money and you must flip it. You got to take that bag, you got to tumble it, you got to flip that bag, And it don't matter like what you invest in, just as long as you flip it. I don't care if you, let's say if you wanted to write a book, right? Write your book, write your little manuscript, get everything typed up, get everything, edited. And you can go on Amazon. Let's say maybe between $300 to $500, you should be able to get your book published on Amazon. After you get it published, now you're gonna have to do some marketing and advertising. So let's say if you wrote a little small book, 100 pages, it costs you $300-400 to get it published. You publish it, do a little marketing. So let's say you spend $400 on getting the book published. You got $1,000 on a credit card. You spend $300, $400 to get the book published. Take that, after you get the book published, take another couple $100. You use that for some Facebook ads, a little marketing. Now you done just took that $1,000 and you done flipped it. You done took that $1,000, you done got you a book, put the book out there, and now let's say if you could to make $200-300 a month starting off of it. Now you got some income coming in. That's what credit is for. I don't care if you invest in some water. If you spend $500 on water and some ice and some coolers, you take that $500, and let's say if you make $800 off there, you take that $500, you invest in waters, coolers. Now you got the waters, $1 a bottle. You done sold everything, and after you paid everything, you made $800. You took $500, you made $800. You made a $300 profit. That's what you use your credit for. You gotta flip that. You gotta take that bag. You gotta take your credit, take that money, and you flip it, right? I don't care if you buy a pair of shoes for $50 and you sell it for $80. You just took that money and you flipped it. Now to be protectors, y'all, we gotta, as men, people gonna always be looking at us to be protectors. So we gotta make sure that we stay in shape physically. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure that that our minds right, that we mentally sound, because being a protector ain't just, you grab a gun or a knife and you slaughtering people. No, protection it starts in the mind, right? Because if I tell my children, my wife and kids, I tell y'all, look, y'all, I don't want y'all to, man, y'all lock them doors, y'all don't, man, stay from over there, cause they snatching people over there. If you go over there, at that point, I'm not obligated to protect you. I'm not obligated, because sometimes, all the time, your words is the protection. Warning come before destruction. If I tell you to go somewhere and sit down, I don't got time for that. We don't got time for that. It's gonna be a distraction for us. That's part of the protection. Don't let nobody send you off, you know. We gotta be protectors, we gotta be providers, and then young men, we gotta be leaders, right? And what do that look like? My relationship with the Most High, you know, and I've been telling y'all, I ain't religious, right? But I got to get up every day. I'm perfect. I'm not perfect. I got to get up every day, and I got to connect with the Creator, because I got to get my instructions and my guidance from Him, so that I can lead my family, so that I can lead my wife, so that I can lead my kids, so that I can lead my community. So like, your relationship with the Most High is gonna be pivotal when it come to you leading. You can't lead the Most High. You gotta be protectors. Our young men gotta be protectors, providers, and leaders. Keep yourself up. Invest in your mind though, because knowledge is power, right? Because if you know little, you only can do little. If you know a lot, you can do a lot. So like, always invest in your mind. Always take a class, a course, read a book. You know what I'm saying? Get some type of information. Surround yourself around people who gonna give you the sauce, right? We got it's a lot of gatekeepers out here. It's a lot of people out here who, when they come up, they don't care about nobody else's success. They just care about theirs. And we're gonna go more deep off into this too. You know, we got a lot of good programs, a lot of good educational programs. It's your boy Chief Kick at MZT Motivation. We need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, and we need y'all to leave a comment. I subscribe to the channel, right? And let us know your thoughts on protecting and providing. Let us know your thoughts on, you know, how our young men should carry themselves. You know what I'm saying? Let us know, you know, how the young man should take the money and flip the bag, right? It's your boy Chief Kick. Small steps, great distance. See you at the top. MZT Motivation. Peace.